Hey there everybody, this is Lee with Creative 210 Mom, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you what is in our March morning basket. So for a long time now, I've been thinking about how to incorporate a morning basket into our routine. And we get together every morning and we do what we call morning time. And I realized we are basically doing a morning basket just in a smaller, more abbreviated version. And it's not in a basket. All these things are with our library content because a lot of it has been checked out from the library. So let me share with you what we are using for the month of March. So the first thing I want to share with you is this book called Blue Willow. It's by Doris Gates, and it is a part of my daughter's history curriculum this year. We're doing History of California. Typically, we will take these read-alouds and we will do them before bedtime with the kids every night. But once in a while, it happens that we have a book that we haven't finished for our read-aloud, and we need to start a new one for history, and that was what was happening right now. So we decided we were going to start reading this. We read it twice a week. It's called Blue Willow, and we read it on the 2 days that we do history, and then we do the comprehension questions together, and then she does the projects in the afternoon. This is part of the Beautiful Feet curriculum for History of California. So right now we're reading that, and all three of my kids are really enjoying it. We're also reading and reviewing different books about the hummingbird, and this is one of my favorites that I shared in last week's Homeschool ABC collab video. It's The Life Cycle of a Hummingbird. It's written at probably about a 3rd or 4th grade, maybe a little bit younger, probably 2nd grade comprehension. So it's got a lot of the basic facts, and then we have a couple that are more in depth, but this one in particular has given us some good information on how to take care of our hummingbirds. We also have what your 4th grader needs to know. Now, something that I was realizing we were lacking on in the mornings was poetry reading, and typically I've taken and done a unit each year of poetry, but I wanted to start using that and having it more in our day-to-day routine so that it wasn't something that was specifically set aside, but it's something that we're working on all the time. And so I picked this up to kind of review where we're at for the school year, but I've been using the poetry section for our poetry reading in the morning, and I'm going to start with this. I'm looking for some other poets and poetry to incorporate in our mornings, but right now we're just using the poems out of this book. Something else we are doing in our morning time is we do a lot of memorizing. We've been doing poems, we've been doing scripture verses. As they've come up, we've done some science concepts, like we did all the elements of the Earth's crust, we did all the layers of the Earth's crust in our memorizing. We've done some math formulas, like how to find perimeter, area, volume, what the order of operations are for algebraic equations. And what we are doing right now is we have them all, I have all these things written out on 3x5 index cards that we keep with our stuff in the morning, and we are memorizing the list of presidents. We're about 2/3 of the way through. This week we are working on numbers 26 through 30, and I have been flat out amazed by how well my kids are memorizing these. I'm memorizing them with them, and I'm even having a little bit of a struggle, but they, especially the older two, have really taken off on this idea. And I feel like the morning is a great time for us to review together. I give them little reward beans in their reward jar if they attempt anything that we're memorizing, and then they get more if they get it correct. And they're really loving memorizing these presidents, which I feel like is great history lesson, a great way of like scaffolding for different books and concepts that we might read or look into. This gives them a good place in history, how to place those things. And then we always end our time with some Bible reading and some prayer, and right now we are reading the first message. This is the Eugene Peterson version, and it's, I believe the ages are 4 through 8. We've had a copy of this for a really long time. It's always been with our morning activities. It's always been something that we've read. Usually we used to actually read this in the evenings, but now we've been reading it in the mornings. and making that a part of our morning time. So that is what is in a sort of abbreviated beginner's morning basket. That's what we're using this month. Those are some of the ideas and concepts that we are focusing on. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, do you use a morning basket, and what do you have it in it for the month of March? Hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more homeschool videos like this, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.